Alright, so this is the second video here that I'm doing on the frequency experiments. So what I've been doing here, I've learned as I'm doing these experiments, I'm learning to look for the little subtle changes. Alright, so that's what I'm going to explain a little bit right here, and then I'll show you this footage. So first of all, notice this bug that comes in and flying around me, just buzzing all around me. Alright, and then as I get into playing the frequencies, you'll notice all the birds get louder, they come in close, they get real loud. And this is the 432 hertz. So I was thinking that I played the 432 hertz before and had the same thing happen. But as I've been going through my footage, I was actually playing the 528 hertz from my past video that I just put out right before this one. So in that video, the 528 hertz, the birds did the same thing. The birds came in real close, they got real loud. Alright, so they're going to do the same thing in this one with this experiment with the 432 hertz. Alright, and then, alright, so I'm going to play this so you can hear that. And like I said, notice the bug that comes in and zooming around, buzzing around me. And then I'll come back on. I want to say a little bit more. And then I'm going to show you a couple of clips from right before this. So what I did, I cut this. I'm just showing you how as I'm playing the 432 hertz. And then I'll go back and show you right before this and tell you why I'm saying to watch out this bug. Notice this bug that's flying around. Everything's so dry right now, even though it rained Sunday and all day Monday. Everything's still pretty dry right through here. The creek has more water in it, but everything's still pretty dry. Everything's had a couple of days to dry out. 3 or 4 days to dry out. Okay, let's go to the 432 hertz. I've played that before. Okay, I stopped it. See how when I did the 432, now you got all the birds. I'm hearing all the birds a lot more right now. I've had that happen before when I played the 432 hertz. All the birds seem like they come in closer and they're all active and chirping, singing. Alright, so let's play that again. Okay, I stopped it. See how all the birds got a lot more active. So 432 hertz is for meditation and for healing. Alright y'all, this was a follow-up to what we were all doing out here a year ago. Trying to see if we catch some of the same things that we did then. And like I said, Dan's out here with me today. So I haven't been noticing anything really on the trifield meter. And this does affect it a little. So I know that now. Being able to go ahead and just test that while we're here. So I like testing our equipment, my equipment and cameras and everything. Game cameras. I'll try to test everything that I'm using. And part of that comes from hunting too. You don't go buy a new gun and just go out in the woods and start hunting with it. You never shot it before. You got to go to the target range and shoot it some, make sure it's shooting on target, make sure it's actually shooting, make sure something's not wrong with the firing pin or something like that. Alright, so I'm going to turn this off. Alright, so that'll be it for the experiment. So we'll see if, go through the footage and everything, see if we got anything, see if anything come in and responded. Okay, I turned off the speaker. So I turned off the tone generator and we'll get that put up. Get some water and a snack. Okay, so right there, if you notice, I was sitting there talking about if anything comes in and responded. And as soon as I say that, then that bug comes in and zooming around, buzzing around. Alright, that's a little subtle thing. It could be coincidence. It could just be a bug that came in flying around. or it could be because I just said that. It could have something to do with what's going on out there. Anyway, I just wanted to have you pay attention to that. Okay, and so this part right here was from just a few minutes before I played the 432 hertz. And I'm just talking about the light spectrum, about energy, frequencies, and vibration, and that being part of the light spectrum. And like I said, this is affecting the tri-field meter a little, playing the tone generator, because it's Bluetooth to the speaker, and when it's actually playing, it's affecting that a little, because this is a frequency. So it's affecting it less right now than when I was doing the 68 hertz. So this is a frequency. So that's the thing we're trying to do here, is that I'm trying to do is play frequencies. Because like I said, everything is energy, frequency, vibration. Everything's made of atoms and everything vibrates. So these frequencies are part of the light spectrum. Everything I'm seeing with my eyes is part of the light spectrum. The cameras are picking up a different part of the light spectrum than our eyes do. The tri-field meter is picking up radio frequency, which is part of the light spectrum. That's all due to quantum physics. It's all part of quantum physics here. So you don't have to be like a math genius and sitting here doing all kinds of equations and stuff. You don't have to do all that. This is just a basic knowledge, a basic understanding of quantum physics is all I'm trying to do. Just understanding that everything is frequencies and everything vibrates. Everything vibrates differently than everything else. It's just a little bit of basic physics. Okay, and then this part right here was right after the part I just showed you, where I was talking about the light spectrum. So I'm sitting here talking about why I'm doing this, and that I'm watching for any kind of little subtle changes. Anything comes flying in on us, flying around, and then that bug comes flying around me. So like I said, I don't know if that was coincidence or if that was because I was saying that. So this was the first time. This was the first part where the bug come flying in on me when I said that. And then back when I showed you a few minutes ago where I was talking about the 432 hertz and playing that frequency there, and that bug come flying in around. And again, as I said that, as I was talking about watching for something coming in and flying around or subtle changes. That was actually the second time then the bug come in and was flying all around, buzzing around. Okay, I'm going to pause that. And I'm just doing this to see if we get any differences. Anything comes in on us, anything, any kind of energy floating around, flying around. Get anything like that on camera, anything like that. Okay, I'm going to turn it on again. Alright, and then right here, this was still before I played the 432 hertz. And then when I played the 432 hertz, and that was right after I got through talking here about where I'm talking about the different frequencies, the frequencies we can hear, the frequencies we can see, the frequencies about the cameras picking up different than our eyes can see. Talking about this stuff there. Right. Okay, a regular dog whistle. And I didn't bring mine out here with me. I've got 2 dog whistles at home, but they run from 20,000 hertz to 54,000 hertz, so it's above our hearing range. But the dogs, they can hear it. Okay, I'm gonna pause that. So the dogs, they can hear the dog whistle because of the hertz is so high, it's above our hearing range, but they can still hear it. So like I said, we hear between 20 hertz to 20,000 hertz. And the older adults, it comes down to between like 10,000 to 15,000 hertz is as much as we can hear a lot of times as we get older. Alright, and that's part of quantum physics, that's part of the light spectrum. And light is frequency and energy. So also our eyes can see between 430 to 770 terahertz. So that's the light that our eyes can see, is in terahertz. So I want to do some research on the cameras, because cameras work off of light as well. But the cameras can catch stuff that our eyes can't. That's why we're using different cameras out here. That's why I'm using the iPhone camera. I'm using my GoPro camera, the camcorder, the little body camera. I'm using the game camera over there taking photos. So right now it's taking 2 photos every minute. So with all these different cameras, we'll see if we catch anything right here with us that maybe my eyes can't see. Alright, so there's that video. And actually I still have audio recorder audio to go through. And I still have a lot of game camera photos to go through as well from this area right here. It's just going to take a little time. I do as much as I can each day. So it's just going to take a little time to go through all that. And then if I come across anything, I'll put it in a video. Alright, thank y'all for watching.